Failure is getting worse. I'm a home health physical therapist with a doctorate in my field. I see congestive heart failure patients on a daily basis. The reason I know that he has congestive heart failure is because of the swelling in his feet and ankles. The reason I know it's getting worse is because he's sitting behind the desk on camera now. He lashed out against MSNBC for giving him hash about his ankles. This is how we know that something is true, because it gets to Trump. Remember recently where he was talking about going to heaven for some fucking reason? Because people said I'm not doing very well. I don't think he's talking.
Yeah, he's going to heaven. He's going to the spiritual realm. What he has to worry about is when he comes back on the earth. When he's born back into the earth. In the kingdom of heaven.
About the media. I think he's talking about the doctors who are treating him. The only reason his health has been maintained at all is because he has the privilege of getting IV diuretics, spironolactone, Lasix, Bumex, something like that. That's why his hands have been bruised and covered with makeup. Badly, I might add. We know that it's getting worse because he knows he cannot hide the degree of swelling. That's why he's sitting behind the desk. Oh, he also has chronic kidney disease, which is also contributing to the swelling in the feet and ankles. I can't tell you how many times I have seen a patient in their home because they were hospitalized for AKI, or acute kidney injury. And the kidney injury was caused by nephrotoxic medications, namely diuretics, spironolactone, Bumex, Lasix. The president is definitely getting sicker. And we know he's not going to change his diet because he's such a fucking idiot. I think he's going to be around for 6 to 8 months tops. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
If what this person said is true, that makes
NBC5's Randy Gyllenhaal joining us now with details on what the president said exactly today. Randy?
Yeah, so fast developments in the Oval Office here. We should note the city of Chicago says they have not received any formal communication from the White House or the federal government about exactly this plan from President Trump, who says he intends to send either the National Guard or even the U.S. military into Chicago. Critics say it could be illegal and unproductive, but Trump says it would make Chicago safe from crime. We'll play his comments here in full.
After we do this, we'll go to another location and we'll make it safe also. We're going to make our country very safe. We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent, and we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this, and it won't even be tough. And the people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago. Please.
And remember, he said that before, you know, so-called, African-American community is begging me to come to these cities, all right? So that shows you that, again, the target is Jake. It's always been that, all right? They want to clean up the crime. Who's the face of crime? You Israelites, you know? So it's not a secret, is what I'm saying, all right?
Shalom, shalom Israel. Slakia. Shalom, shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rakwak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim Wathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity. This is Brother Kabul Cup coming at you with none less than Slakia. Shalom to the mighty diaspora that looks like the other nation, but are actually Yasharallah. Like so-called looking like so-called Edomites, so-called looking like so-called Moabites, or so-called white people looking, so-called Israelites that look like so-called white people, so-called Israelites that look like so-called Chinese, and all the other nations, just to name a few. But This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson, and I just think this is going to be probably going to be a quick lesson, because all I was going to do is just going to show you these 3 things that I thought was interesting, as I had previously done a lesson on another thing, which funnily enough, that video is over here. It's right here. This is the video I did where I was talking about how you have so many different of these Christian debaters or whatever, different subsection of Christian debaters going to Israelite camps and bothering them, harassing them, and trying to debate them and whatnot, rather than just leaving us alone, because they are not going against the scriptures, because they are going against the scriptures, Slakia. And as a result of that, I guess this also came, so I had to make a lesson on this. And the funny thing about this is that this is actually serious. These are actually serious, all 3 of these things. So this whole thing about Nero, I was supposed to research on the history of Nero, but I never got the chance to. Slucky on that. I wish I could. I wish I did know about it. Maybe I will try to find time to do it. The only Nero I heard of and / know is Dante's Inferno and stuff like that. I think that was the thing. I think that was the thing, was like Dante writing the book, and then Nero is vaguely mentioned in a Virgil or something like that. I don't know. The only reason why I remember it because of the game Devil May Cry, but outside of that, I don't really know. Anyway, about side note aside, yeah, there's these multiple different things where DJT seems to be sick. Okay, so he doesn't. You have a lot of people who just do not like to change the things that they eat, because they love eating food, and that's just one of the big things. Like, you have to be able to have self-control, which Esau does not have self-control. He's all about doing whatever he wants to do. So this dude is saying that he predicts that there might be some health complications with DJT, all attributed to himself. Okay, so you basically heard that, which maybe not. I'm not saying that I'm not saying this as definitive, but one thing you do see is right here, he's sitting down behind the thing, which is what the dude literally said. I didn't even plan this. Okay, I was only trying to talk about this. I only got this video to talk about the whole martial law thing, which, as the brother had said, the target is always the Israelites. Okay, we gotta go and keep those Jakes in control. Which that was a big thing, and he's always saying that, they need even the so-called black women are saying that they want us to freaking come and bring the National Guard, this, that, and third, and whatnot. All right, so you have this thing, you have these things, like basically letting in a polite way that our target is the so-called black people. All right. Anyway, yeah. So basically, with that, you see him sitting down, everyone else standing up and whatnot. What else? So yeah, basically the whole martial law thing, and even the brother over here with how he's titling this video, we're all waiting for the same thing. We're all waiting for the same thing. Just something to pop off and YAHAWASHI to return, so that we may be delivered. All right. So this is what we're looking out for, and this is things to make note of. Okay, so he's over here trying to say that all this about, I don't really need permission. I can just do whatever I want. I'm gonna just do whatever I want. I don't need to worry about all that extra stuff. That's just extra or just optional for me and whatnot. And let's get this. Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this is what's going on, where the devil, Esau, he knows that his time is short. He knows that he has to hurry up and push his plans into motion, so that everything goes quicker. Okay, so that he can make his thing start. Okay, let me also get this second Esdras. is it 16? Isn't it? (15, 16) Slakia. Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 16. For there shall be a sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So when all these people say, I'm tired of all this moderation and stuff like that, we're just going to do whatever the hell we want, and that's when stuff is just going to pop off, and they're just going to be over and done with this whole system. Okay, this whole government. Now, with that being said, also you have the last thing, the super soldier thing, where I'm not gonna lie, I have done that whole tire thing. I could not for the life of me. As a matter of fact, I had to lift up my own tire. So I've done the tire exercise thing when I was a teenager. It was heavy as shit, and then on top of that, I also had to carry multiple tires, my own literal tires. All right, to the thing, and tires, but mind you, Slakia, there's a difference between these exercise tires, Exercise tires are completely different things, and they are very heavy. Are they heavier? Let me see. Workout tires. Let's see. Are workout tires heavier? Yes, they are. Hold on, wait. Heavier than normal tires. They are. Yes, workout tires are significantly heavier than standard car tires, typically using large heavy tires from commercial trucks, tractors, or farm equipment. So I'm over here struggling with my normal tires. Obviously I can lift them up with two hands, but you got this one dude that's over here lifting up this tractor, truck, or whatever tire with. Hold on, let's see so I don't lie. Okay, basically with one hand. All right, most of the weight is on one hand, and he's trying to balance it out with his second hand. All right, so yes, you got these people, and also the next thing I want to I want to show was here. You got this dude that is over here. Where the frick is the comment? There. So a guy, the dude, Angel Essence, or maybe a woman, maybe, I don't know. So a guy picked up a tire with the rim on it, and it weighed 400 pounds. Still, that's crazy. Still doesn't qualify him as superhuman. People are becoming stupider and stupider. That's still, it doesn't, okay, so the thing is that it's still dangerous, still abnormal, okay? Next, was the thing, Zilman Molaison. The comments are stupid. Who cares if this dude picked up a tire? Obviously, he's in great shape. There's no big deal here. Just be happy he's on our side. But in actuality, no, he's not on our side, quote unquote. Number one, he's not on the Israelite side, and number two, he's not on the citizen side, because these people are soon going to be sent to go there. Moderate stuff. As a matter of fact, we literally just got DJT talking about that. I literally just showed that, and it's so funny how I wasn't even planning this, but this one video ties perfectly into both of these things, where it literally shows the threat of things. Where who's to say that they're not gonna? Because that was another thing. I showed a video a very long time ago of one. I forgot what city it was. I think it was New York or something like that. Showing that they're going to implement police robot dogs in the streets rather than humans. They have these robots instead that are going to have guns and stuff like that to do all these different things, okay, rather in the place of the police officers, okay. So like this type of stuff is very scary to see these people, to see these things be pushed out and to be allowed, all right. But yet these people are so foolish, okay. Let's get this. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they shall believe a lie, and the lie is that they're safe. Now also let me get this. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. And basically the thing is that, oh, we're going to think, oh yeah, we have these super soldiers now, we have all this, then the third, and so like that. Because if it was truly for our benefit, well, actually, let me stop with that. But basically, they think that, oh yeah, we have all these stuff, we're safe. Oh, we have super soldiers, we have a bunch of Captain Americas and stuff like that. Well, the reality of it is that those people are for you. Those people are to keep you in check, okay? So that's when that sudden destruction is going to come, when you think, oh yeah, we're safer, we're taken care of, the military got us, but in actuality, no, all this stuff was for you. All right, so yeah, that's basically it. I pray, this is a warning, faith booster as well, a faith booster in terms of knowing that, we're just that much closer to the end, and Yahawadah will be delivered sooner rather than later. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Rakwak Wadash, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad Ball, and Shalom.